You may have heard this as well. The FDA could authorize emergency use of a COVID-19 vaccine before phase 3 trials are over. According to FDA Commissioner Stephen Hahn, if a vaccine developer applies for approval before the end of phase 3, the FDA may authorize it. He said the agency would have to determine that the benefit, of course, outweighs the risk. He also said the vaccine decision would be based on data, not politics. Doctors have expressed concern over political pressures to approve a coronavirus vaccine before it's ready to go. And here's what Dr. Deborah Birx said about that.
Don't wait for the vaccine to do the right thing. Do the right thing today, because if we do the right thing today, we go into the fall with much fewer cases. Yes, I'm hopeful for a vaccine, but I'm also very convinced right now that we can stop community spread by wearing masks, socially distancing, and avoiding crowds.
Yeah, I mean, if you just think about anecdotally the way California has been for the past month or so, and this is corroborated by, obviously, the way that the new tier system's set up, and also the Department of Public Health in Los Angeles today that did the press conference, is that it seems like what we're doing now is working. I don't know what we're doing hugely different than what we did in June that then led to the spike in July. Maybe it was restaurants, maybe it was bars, though they were only open for a week and they got shut down. And I don't know. It's confusing. But you know, obviously we don't have a vaccine right now and those numbers keep going down. So I think as long as we're able to keep on that trajectory, I just don't know why. You know, I don't know what, are people really being different? I think people are doing less now than it seems. Again, anecdotally, it seems to me more people are out. They feel more comfortable. They're like, I'm not doing this. But again, I don't know. Maybe that's just the circles that I see on the internet.
To that point, Andrew, I'm saying the same thing. I'm following other people from other countries, people in the UK, for instance, and I'm seeing them inside bars and clubs, and they're right here, swinging around fire sticks, like doing these crazy things. And it's
that's very specific.
Well, that was a specific story that I saw. But how are other countries doing so much better? I can't even imagine a date where bars could be that packed and where we could be seeing performances and shows like that and be.
I don't know what bar you go to where there's people throwing fire, juggling fire, but that sounds great. I look forward to the day.
Yeah, when you can take us there for a 5
You could take us to Circus Bar.
You know, but Robert, you're not wrong. My friend used to live in Italy for study abroad. She stayed there for a few years and says that her friends in Italy, where you remember this was a huge epicenter, said that they are shocked to see the U.S. still closed for so many reasons. And I guess that's what fuels the fire on the internet that makes people think it's very political, which is why they even had to address the fact that if a vaccine is out, it's not because of politics, because that's immediately what people will say, whether it's done or not, on both sides. Because President Trump made the promise of November for the vaccine, or made the projection of November. So if it's not done by November, one side will say, see, he didn't get it done. But if it is, another side will say, well, why are they rushing it? And it feels, in America specifically, the reaction to this feels very political.
Yeah, I think you're right. But even more to Robert, I mean, to kind of like piggyback on what you said, Robert, I think that, you know, America obviously is a much bigger place than individual countries in Europe.
For sure.
And also,
it's
hard to compare. You know, the way that it came to the United States was different than the way that it came to Europe. I think that we had a really inconsistent lockdown across the country. But obviously we're seeing numbers drop in a huge way, which is really good news. And I know it doesn't get a lot of coverage still on the news, that it seems to be going in a positive direction. And I think that for everybody out there who feels like overwhelmed by this and like it'll never end, Courtney Friel was talking about how we've been doing this for 7 months, it feels like now, which is a little bit of an exaggeration, but pretty close. It feels like 10 years. But knowing that the numbers are getting better and that at least that there's, you know, hope, even though we're right now at like something like 15 per 100,000 people in LA County, we got to get down to 7 before we can move into another tier for 3 weeks.
Well, speaking of 7, Glenn also emphasized the point that we heard today in that news conference that 7% is the number, is the death rate of those who solely died from COVID-19. The other deaths, the other 3%, come on, had an
Well, they're just
attributing
listed
factor,
as-
underlying condition, pre-existing condition, blah, blah, blah. So 7% is still not
Yeah.
good, but that
I know,
number...
but that's sticky though, because comorbidities are always listed as multiple things. Like if you die of cancer, you don't just die of the cancer. There's usually doctors will list all of the things that the person had. So it's not,
Right.
I mean,
So for even LA County to come out and say 7% is interesting.
yeah, and I think that we've known that everybody, this is a deadly disease if you already are sick or you have pre-existing conditions, and we've known that for a long time. But still, there are a lot of people in the world who have pre-existing conditions.